Ralphie Radio Show, calling this man busy would be a gross understatement. He's getting ready, of course, to embark on a 41-city tour with the Backstreet Boys, and of course, the Backstreet Boys, along with New Kids on the Block, have an album coming out later in May. However, early in May, Jordan Knight's returning with another solo project, Unfinished. We got the first single, Let's Go Higher. We're going to spin a little later with the Daily Download. Jordan checking in from Boston right now on the Ralphie Radio Show. Hi, Jordan. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great, man. What an intro. You're good, man.
Thank you. Well, you got to do my homework, obviously, and there's so much stuff, obviously I don't have to tell you, going on with you and New Kids, and then the collab with Backstreet Boys as well. I mean, I remember when I ran into you guys backstage, the last outdoor amphitheater tour that you guys did in 2009, and I was talking with Danny, and I was asking Danny then, I said, obviously you guys didn't expect to come back to last this long, and he was like, no, absolutely not, we'll see where it takes us. So now, Jordan, I would imagine you're at the point where it's like, all right, we've gone this long, sure, why not do the solo album as well?
That's true, yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, why not? Hey, I do music anyhow, and I probably would have done, some kind of solo album or whatever, even if we didn't kind of reunite. But the resurgence of the New Kids obviously gives it a lot more exposure. So, that's, I'm happy about that.
New Kid on the Block, Jordan Knight here on the Ralphie Radio Show. Yeah, Let's Go Higher, the first single from that album, Unfinished. We're still looking at May 3rd for the release date on that?
No, it's because the title of the album is literal. It's Unfinished. I had to push the release date back to May 31st.
Okay.
But it's very typical in this business to kind of push the dates back. But, yeah, it's still in May. I'm still in May, so.
That's good, yeah. So really, when you think about it, you have 2 albums dropping in May.
Exactly.
Correct me if I'm wrong, before those albums drop, you celebrate a birthday too?
I do, May 17th,
right.
I'll be 41.
So a busy May on the docket for you. To really kick off what'll be a busy summer as well.
It's going to be so exciting. I mean, we're going back on tour, and it's a huge arena tour, with another quote-unquote boy band, and, the excitement, the music, the fans, it's just all so much fun.
From what I'm reading too, Jordan, in addition to the tour, at least at the beginning, I don't know if throughout the tour, but you're going to be doing one-offs as well, like some radio dates to promote the album and the single?
Right, like you were saying earlier, I'm being busy is a gross understatement.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be very busy. I'm going to be getting off the stage and going to do other stuff. I'll probably be, doing an in-store or maybe a radio show here, and then, have to rush back to the arena to do the actual, 2-hour show that we're doing with the Backstreet Boys.
Jordan, don't take this question the wrong way. Obviously, you're your own man. Obviously, you're a grown man. But given everything that New Kids has going on right now, I mean, did you go to the guys as a courtesy, or even to I hate to phrase it as ask permission, but to kind of say, hey, I want to do this solo thing 2-hour out. Do you guys mind? Do you even have to have that conversation with them, or no?
No, I didn't really have to have that conversation, because with all the people that I'm working on with my solo project, like the record label, and I told them all, I said, this cannot get in the way of the New Kids on the Block. I don't want there to be any kinds of conflicts. I only want each thing to enhance the other.
Absolutely. Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block here on the Ralphie Radio Show. Again, in addition to that joint album with the Backstreet Boys coming out on May 24th, May 31st, Jordan's going to be dropping his album. I know you got 2 sons. Your youngest one, Eric, I think he's 4 years old now. Is he old enough to come out on tour with you guys?
He's a little young for that. Touring is a brutal thing, and it's kind of like our tour is almost like a bunch of sailors or pirates just going out on tour. It's it's not pretty. It's like a bus full of dudes. It's it's just smelly. People saw. It's not conducive to family life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Little kids should not be on tour on our tour bus.
I gotcha. All right. So Eric can't come along yet, then, basically.
Not yet, but he's going to come visit every once in a while, but not full out tour.
Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block here on the Ralphie Radio Show. All right, Jordan. Real quick, too, before we wrap up, we obviously have to talk maybe a little more about your first single here, Let's Go Higher. You told me already that you shot and are currently editing the music video for it. How did the song come about?
The song came about from a kid named Kobe O'Donis. He had a big hit a few years ago, and he
always talk about what you got. Always talk about. Oh, yeah. And, of course, he was on your girl Gaga's Just Dance.
I always loved it. I was like, song's so melodic, and it has a dope beat. And he wrote with Lady Gaga and stuff like that. He actually toured with us, too. So I got to hang out with him, and I sent him a track. And I was like, Kobe, this track is hot. You got any ideas, you know, because I'm doing this record. I'm doing a solo album. He's like, yeah, I could do that, man, but let me send you this song in the meanwhile, because I always pictured, like, you being able to sing it, and it would be cool. I think it fits you. And I was like, all right, you know, you could send me that, but really focus on this track, because I'd like you to, you know, put some hot on it, and maybe we can write it together or whatever. He goes, all right, but I'll send you the track. The song he sent was Let's Go Higher.
Wow.
That was about a year ago. I actually flew out there and we did the vocals. It was at his house, and like I was there for 3 or 4 days, and his mom would call. They have like an intercom system in his house. His mom would call up like, Kobe, dinner's ready. And he'd be like, yo, Jordan, let's take a break. Dinner's ready. So we'd go down to the, you know, sit at the dining room table and eat with his parents, and it was so fun and good food, I got to tell you that.
Man, you feel like a young kid again, huh?
I felt like a young kid, man. It was cool.
That's great. That's a great story.
That's how we used to do it, like, back in the day. Like, we used to practice and rehearse in my basement, and we'd come upstairs and, you know, eat, snack, whatever. It was just cool. It reminded me of back in the day.
That's what's up. Well, hey, a lot going on again with Jordan Knight throughout the spring and summer. The 41-city tour with the Backstreet Boys and the joint album with the Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block. That's coming out May 24th and May 31st. Jordan's solo album, Unfinished. By the way, that first single, Let's Go Higher, you'll hear that a little later tonight with the Daily Download. Mr. Jordan Knight, thank you again so much for the time, and good luck on tour this summer, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Ralphie.